And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Dukes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 40. So Oregon's offense gets their first crack now. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to...
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ducks! That's how you finish a play.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Nice grab. It's Sanchez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it second and medium. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Barnett. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Dukes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, James Madison. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
A completion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
See if they can convert the point after.
For the extra point.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And that'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. The Dukes will try to keep this drive moving.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Alston. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Dukes with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Barnett. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab behind the line, it's Sanchez. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made, a lot of space now. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
New center downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass him. He makes the grab.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect.
James Madison, 10.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Alston. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Dukes are looking to keep this drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Alston. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Throwing off play action. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
James Madison, 13.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's low. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Whittington. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Breaking free at the 35. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A draw to the back. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. The Dukes will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
A nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Dropping back. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And there's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Barnett. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dukes.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Oregon 35. James Madison 20.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Dukes offense retakes the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Benson.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They try to sneak it for the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Now, the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Catch made in space, look out. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback keeps the football. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Ducks getting set on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Inside the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that run game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
James Madison's offense back out there now. To the air, it's Barnett. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They can't stop him. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And the Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And and they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. That gain sets up a third down play. To the air, it's Barnett. And they get the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
And the Dukes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
He's taken down at the 40. Brings up second down.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The shotgun running play call.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's brought down at the 34. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Dukes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Knight.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Man, it's just been a rough day for this offense. They can't seem to get anything going, and now a blocked field goal. What else could go wrong?
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Moore. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
45, James Madison, 20.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Moore. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. They'll He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks are in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Knight. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they hand it off to the back. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Throwing for his running back. Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Grab behind the line, it's Alston. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Play action here on 1st down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
And the Dukes are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just trying to get rid of it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Grinding away on the ground. Into the end zone, has a lane. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They keep him off balance with a run. Broken tackle still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Oregon 62, James Madison 27.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.